If we capture him, the others will surrender. They have about 15 guards.
Caralho!
Both ladders.
He's at the pier. Sam will take the right flank. Come in, Sam.
I'm in position. I can see a guard.
Duke is to the left of the hangar. Come in.
Duke in position, ready to pick the guard off.
Idiot is on the far crane.
Ready for action. Got a mark on everyone on the pier.
Crest has scouted out the basement.
There's only 2 of them here. Busy repairing something, so this seems to be the best spot for quiet entry.
Well, Artyom, we are all set. You managed to get out of the church quietly, so let's make this one the same.
Yeah, it's no fun beating up immature soldiers like them.
Cut the chatter. All right, Artyom, you're in charge. You call the shots. Perhaps we should wait for dusk. It might be easier then. Some of the guards might fall asleep.
Pois
We
é isso.
rest here in the cabin in the meantime.
Não.
É isso que eu irei fazer.
Tu vai sair? Tu vai sair então.
Com a tua mãe.
Agora eu entendi porque ela tá salmando.
Ah. É, amigo. Sou seu padrasto.
Oh, fuck. Parece que estamos kits.
Eu
Dela
quero-
mente aqui.
Eu quero ser padrasto. Saiu o Ryan Gosling de fundo.
Vai ser. Eu quero ser o padrasto do meu melhor amigo.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling é teu melhor amigo.
Sim. Conheci ele, pô.
Eu tenho medo de quem conhece o Ryan Gosling.
Pois tenha, então.
Mas eu tenho tesão no Ryan Gosling. Quer?
Oh, caralho.
Enfim, eu não falei nada. Tá maluco?
Tô maluco?
Tu tá maluco?
Tô maluco?
Tá maluco?
Tô maluco?
Tu tá maluco?
Eu tô maluco?
Tu tá maluco?
Eu não tô maluco.
Tu tá maluco?
Eu não tô maluco, maluco.
Tu tá maluco, maluco.
Não, tu que tá maluco, maluco.
Não, tu que tá maluco, maluco, maluco.
Não, eu não tô maluco, maluco.
É, tu não tá maluco, maluco, mas tu tá maluco, maluco, maluco.
Maluco eu? Não.
Maluco você? Jamais, só maluco, maluco, maluco.
É, só aquele maluco ali, ó.
Deu o Ryan Gosling que tá apontando.
Aí ele aparece. Literalmente eu. Oh não, como eu nunca percebi, ele é literalmente eu.
Deu o Ryan Gosling fica pelado assim. Isso daria um ótimo episódio de Zorra Total. Ryan Gosling pelado. Sim, um episódio inteiro, tá ligado?
Não tá, né? Bom, chegou a... Agora é a hora. Vou ter que roubar um barco. Uma caravana.
Pensando aqui, o Ryan Gosling daria um bom Constantine.
Isso aqui já é inimigo?
Porra. Fui ela, sou foda. Cancela, cancela, cancela.
Tá, pra onde é que é bom eu ir? Se eu for por aqui eu vou cair bem em cima deles, ó.
Vai pro meu saco, né, cara? Vai no meu saco. Isso aqui é roda da fortuna. No mais cringe.
Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho que fazer. O objetivo não é matar os mercadores, só pegar o rebocador. Eu tenho que bolar uma estratégia para capturar o capitão. Não vai ser muito difícil, já que esses marinheiros não são páreo para a ordem dos espartanos. Agindo de acordo com as minhas escolhas táticas. Tá. Mas temos um pequeno problema aqui, Artyom. Até chegar lá vai ser foda.
Bah, não posso. Ah, pertinho, porra. Nem precisa de TP.
Tá. Vamos ver no que há. Inimigo, amigo, inimigo, amigo.
Não sou seu amigo.
Ah não, aliado, aliado.
Não sou seu aliado.
Não falando de ti não, porra.
E eu também não tô falando de ti não, porra. Eu tô falando, ele é literalmente eu.
Não.
Grande, literal eu.
Não pode ser.
Não, literal eu.
Não pode ser. Não.
Cuidado, hein, é o literal eu.
Eu disse que não pode. É porque ele é eu.
Ele é você, mas ele é literal eu.
Não, ele é literalmente eu.
Não. Ele é literalmente eu.
Mas e se ele for literalmente nós dois?
Na moral, vamos fazer um filho e daí pôr esse nome nele. Literalmente eu.
E se a gente botar Ryan Gosling?
Sobrenome, literalmente eu.
Ryan Literal El. É tipo.
Literal eu.
É, pra não ficar igual, tá ligado? Aí a gente só muda um pouco. Ui, tem um cara ali. Ah, eu vou ter que nocautear esse porra, né?
Pô, aqui tá bonito, velho. Oxi. Não quero. Não quero nada.
Look, you could climb aboard there. I'll distract them. You.
Aqui é foda. Não sou. Ah, tá.
What was that? We have to check it out. Do you have to look for more stuff to do? Well, I sure don't like it, but we gotta check.
Tá, pô, vai ficar aí parado, ô caralho. Construto de merda.
Yeah, sure. Just don't shoot my ass, though, okay, you avenging angel?
Temperança. Mais cringe.
Attention, on your right.
Pô, lugar bonito. E olha que tá de dia.
E olha o que?
Tem um lugar bonito aqui e olha que tá de dia.
What is that?
Ah.
Eu posso.
On your left.
Tem nada na minha esquerda, minha filha.
Tem sim, tem o Lula.
Ah! Eu tenho medo
Cuidado,
do
o Lula. O Lula vai comer seu boga, cuidado.
Eu tenho medo do Lula.
Quem não tem medo do Lula? Cuidado, ele vai implantar o comunismo.
Não.
Cuidado, o comunismo.
Não pode, não pode.
Verdade, é proibido o comunismo. Amém.
Well, they say it's no fun in games over there either.
Ai, 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 ai. Nossa, o cara quase me viu. Ah, merda. Tem que passar com o Luiz agora.
Nothing as expected. Not that I'm unhappy about that.
Cara, tem mó porcão
Que é
aqui,
o-
cara.
Por que você não viu o porcão que há no meio das suas pernas?
Porra, é essa? Deixa eu dar um salvamento rápido aqui.
Bah, se foda. Puta, eu não deveria ter feito isso. Ah tá, ainda bem que eu fiz.
Decide.
Decidi. Decidi que eu vou morar aqui. Pô, um lugar mó bonito, mano. Aqui na cidade. Ah, claro, sou um nômade.
Ah.
Ah,
Ah.
aham. Eu achei que menino veneno só eu consegui fazer se eu fosse corpo de fato. Mas não, eu fui lá com a minha mulher mesmo.
Ah, ninguém viu nada, vai, para. Tudo invenção na cabeça de vocês, para.
Concordo. Gostoso.
There's a float between the barges. Climb overboard.
Falou e disse gostoso.
Ah, me vira, deixa eu carregar. Deixa eu voltar no save. Porra.
Eu fico voltando no save do Cyberpunk também.
Não quero matar os caras aqui, velho. Esses aqui são inocentes.
Pô, melhor ainda.
Hã.
Negão meio psicopata.
Pam, pam, pam,
Não, vou me
pam,
tacar
pam.
daqui, mano. Eu quero que se foda. Depois eu dou. Eu não deveria ter feito isso.
Ah, depois estudar.
Stay in the shadow.
You can't eat all the fish.
Ah, tudo culpa do Lula, mano.
Move along and quit scaring the fish away with your bullshit. It's high time
E do
you
André?
started biting.
Tudo culpa do Andres, comunistinha de merda. Teu nome é literalmente Scar Max, que lembra Karl Marx, seu merda. Comunistinha, filho da puta.
Mikhailych is working on it. The generator shuts off all the time now.
Soro Bruno.
That's because you should have picked up.
Ah tá, você é gordo e tu não é o meu professor.
And Ahmed wanted 2 more clips for the new guys, so... Anyway, what's your problem? Are you in a hurry? This place gives me the creeps. That monster in the river? This is too much.
Ele tá fazendo live, cara.
Indígena, velho. Meu Deus.
Não, não, que eu parei com essas piadas, não sei o que, não sei o que. Bom, pode falar alguma coisa, né?
Mano, eu não sei que tribo era essa, mano. Puta filme ruim. Uma hora, mano.
Tá bom, nazistinha, tá bom, nazistinha.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I
Tá
can
bom,
pay the
nazistinha.
goods. Take them. You can take the goods. Stay calm. It's us. We don't need your goods. Your tugboat, on the other hand. You can collect it at the bridge if you play your cards right. You got me?
Tá bom, é aquele filme lá, Mulher Rei.
Yes, of course. Order your people to stand down and nobody gets hurt. At once.
Hey, listen up,
Vamos assistir,
people.
família.
This is your skipper. Stand down and surrender at once.
You did the right thing. It's nice to talk to a smart guy
Vamos
for
assistir
a
a Mulher
change.
Rei.
Now go.
Vamos assistir Mulher Rei, vamos assistir Mulher Rei.
Artyom, all of our guys are fine. You did great.
Tem uma flexão. Viu? A gente tem uma flexão, cara. Porra, foda, foda. Flexão foda. Caralho, caí com estilo.
So,
Meu
you guys
pau.
ready to set off? Too late if you're not. We have no time to waste.
Good luck, guys. I hope the winds are fair and
Ah, não era Colombo.
And Artyom, watch it out there.
Tchau, Ana.
Hurrah!
Qual que é o nome do
Stations,
filme?
weigh anchor.
We're gonna go about halfway
A Ilha do
there,
Tesouro.
then wait in the reeds until about 4 o'clock. We want to get there early in the morning when the fog is the thickest and they are sleepy after the morning prayer.
É aquilo, né? Então acho que não. Ai. Tremendo filha da puta, hein?
Artyom, it's Duke. You're on final approach.
Obrigado.
There. See that fire at the very top?
Só quero terminar essas cartas.
That's the control post. What used to be anyway. Now it's a shrine. Well, closer to God at the top, you see.
Chato pra caralho. Meu Deus, essa aí, desculpa.
That's where you have to go. I'll distract the guards
Bah,
now.
vou, a moral que eu vou instalar o som da vista. Secar o pão, cara. Uma hora é muito?
Hey, you ashore! Catch the line!
Uma hora é muito?
Ready!
Hey, sailor! What did you do to your barge? What you gonna sell now?
Uma hora é muito?
Oh, you're so funny! Jackass, boy.
So, Artyom, shall we move?
Uma
Whoever gets
hora
there
é
first
muito?
wins. Break a leg.
Quem assistiu o filme, tu nem tá assistindo, tu nem quer assistir o arrombado. Acho.
The Aurora is quietly moving into position. We'll be ready to act on your signal.
Roger. We're on it. Over.
Cara, o que eu mais recomendo é tu sair agora e ver a porra do filme, calvo desgraçado.
Eu vou fazer uma pausa rapidinho aqui que eu vou no banheiro, já volto.
Ah não, que eu vou parar de fazer essas piadas, não sei o que, não sei o que. Primeira coisa que ele fala é de algum modo tentar insultar os indígenas. Porra, André, tu é foda, viu?
Ok, tô de volta. Deus!
O Andrew cagou.
Eu caí da ponte, velho. Eu andei um pouquinho pra trás e o personagem caiu pra trás. Ai, é pica.
Imagina.
Vou voltar no save de novo.
Deixa eu lembrar um negócio. De quando o Andrew caiu de boca na minha pica.
Bah.
Foi terrível. Moleque dentuço do caralho, parecia uma Mônica versão homem. Porra, eu joguei tudo, filho. O cara é um matemático da física. Também é conhecido como físico. Seu. Opa. Ai, ai, não buga. Quero transar com Victor.
Que isso, cara, que isso? Para com isso.
But he and Creel vowed to eradicate all the demons. You don't just come back after that.
É isso que você fala para uma pessoa casada?
They got captured by
Sim.
heathens, but a heretic. One of the new ones freed
Sabe que isso é heresia, né?
cold feet, that's all.
Não, não.
Stories people tell.
Bobagem.
No, look. He came back with a huge fuss at the church and got his way through. Now we will be praying for that heretic.
Filha da puta.
You got that? Oh God. For a heretic? It would please God, though.
Vagabunda me chamou de
What next?
impontual e devagar.
Then he just made the sign of the cross. Kiss the
Eu
altar
diria
and
que ela te chamou de broche.
to the deviants.
Um direito teu pai. Puta que pariu. Aí é pra fuder.
Ela te chamou de broche.
Como que eu faço essa merda? Ah, tá, já achei. Ah, não precisa. Puta que pariu. 0000. Achei. Nossa, mais broche.
Pô, dava pra ter ido aqui por baixo, não sabia.
Ah, vai, foi. Eu não sou devagar.
Sou atrasadinho.
Vocês estão muito rápidos. Eu fico triste e broxo meu pau por baixo.
God Almighty and just. Shield us from the touch of evil and the breath of evil and from its temptation.
Mano que sabe, ele é um mestre da brochagem. Viu? Nem negou.
Não foi ver um filme, cara?
Ele ainda tá na party. Mas se não tiver é broche também. Qualquer coisa que ele faça é broche. Porque ele é broche.
But our cloisters survive. For the faithful reside here. And the Lord, with mercy and wisdom, has chosen one among them who goes by the name of Silencius. And so speaketh the Lord, I will be with you, and will keep you safe,
Ei, barato.
provided you are true in your devotion. provided you reject satanic technology. We reject. And even more so.
Caralho. É quase uma década.
Electric current. The cursed gift the enemy gave to the fools, so that they would fancy themselves above reproach, above God, and more powerful than him. We reject. Amen, my
Alerta de golpe de pé. Não mexe.
O machado flutuando.
Deixa eu mostrar um machado.
Vai. 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 Ô, caralho.
Viu? Brocha. Eu que te amo. Que bom. Senão te matando. Eu odeio trabalho. É aquele ditado. Não existe trabalho ruim. O mal é ter que trabalhar.
Fala isso pro cara que limpa esgoto.
Se um cara que limpa esgoto estiver vendo a live, ele acabou de ouvir. Mas é aquele ditado. Eu quero mais a série rei. Filha da puta. Jogando. Não, já terminou o desenho de hoje. Quer dizer, o impulso. Se fizer o desenho, tô pelado. Então eu vou te desenhar. Ah, não é tu, cabeçudo filha da puta. Ainda essa merda. Always the best.
So you got me endings. You took gotcha, and now you have me.
Damn, you're quick, Artyom. Look, we're just passing through. Let us through peacefully. Our guys won't shoot. We've been easy on you people the whole time. And Katya asked us to take her along herself. Do you get me?
Sure thing. First, you kill off the local cutthroats, and then you switch to us. Will you kill elders and children too? Or have you drunk enough blood already? Leave us for good now. God may punish you for your sins, but my responsibility is to tend my flock.
That's a good boy.
Eu ainda tenho que fazer a última parte.
Hear me, brothers! Hold your fire! You hear me? I'll excommunicate everyone who shoots! Well, I did all I could. Just don't shoot. And tell the driver to keep it slow. The bridge is in shambles, so don't stop, or the bridge might collapse. You'll have to jump
Here, we've reached an
A
agreement. They will let
professora
us through.
querida, mas ela tá pouco se fudendo com
I
o negócio.
repeat, do not stop. Over.
Como pessoa é maneiro, como professor é uma falha.
Artyom, let's jump!
Porra, queria?
Well, that's a job well done, huh?
Aê, pô,
Queria
consegui,
tomar no
cara.
cu.
Uf. Duque.
We left Volga behind. The endless expanses of Russia stretch before us now. The bridge dwellers had finally decided to believe that we were not demons and let us pass. Anna was right.
Olha,
We
um professor
invaded their
pré-histórico, filho da
world.
puta, conseguiu me dar
It's
muito
not up
bem.
to us to destroy it.
Ah,
No matter how
professor da
stupid
matéria, no
it may
caso,
seem.
porque
Electricity is a
não é filho
sin.
porra nenhuma e ainda
Is
assim
that
passa.
really worse than the lies we were told in the metro? About how the whole world was dead
Em
and
outras
there was
matérias,
nowhere to
Google
go?
Artes.
Everybody in the tunnels bought that convenient
Então
lie.
eu só desenho uma
Once we
mímica
reach
gostosa.
Yamantal, we
E
will
passa.
at least know if that lie was justified. Since so far we haven't met any signs of
Aê,
enemy
finalmente
occupation.
fui pra outra parte do mapa.
Quantas partes do mapa, por assim dizer, tem?
Aí eu já não sei.
Quantas regiões? Ah, tá.
Artyom.
É tipo The Witcher,
Artyom.
então.
Wake up, dear.
Tem mais coisa pra explorar agora.
Não fui muito além.
Carai.
Artyom, the colonel wants you on the bridge. See you later.
As minhas
Come
armas
on,
ali, cara.
wake up.
Eu tenho até meu próprio quarto agora. Quer dizer, não o meu, né? Meu e da Ana.
E que isso aí, meu.
É a esposa do Art.
A Ana é o pato, é, mano. É...
Smoothly. It's not like there's many of us humans left now. So I hope someday we will be able to trust others just because. Because they are people too. Am I bothering you?
Não pode não.
Sorry. I'm in a philosophical mood today.
Tá bom. Dá na fé.
Que isso?
Como... Não querendo julgar God, porque eu já joguei demais pra uma semana, mas... O que te fez chegar em 80% dessa porra?
Kinel, come in. Do you read me, Kinel? Morhold here. I'm in Jimete. Over. Kinel, come in. Kinel, over. That's just... great. Well, I'll try later.
Não, me faltou uma, na real, que nós colecionar, porque abri uma oficina lá pro...
Attention, attention.
Aqui.
This is the Special Restoration Committee speaking from the ARC project base. Everyone who can hear me, everyone still loyal to the cause. Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811. Why are you guys kissing Menchikov's ass so much? How long has it been since he even arrived in Irkutsk? Not even 2 years.
You better reconsider your position on Meshnikov. Did you forget who started trading with the convicts from Zolotoy?
Ah, tu sabe que é tua última,
Well,
né,
that
cara?
was Zakhar's idea, and Zakhar is the man. He crossed Baikal, alone. Would sign to anything he proposes at once. While Menshikov, they couldn't care less about.
Aren't you getting too big in your head? You're so cool now that the relay gang is off your case? Don't fall off that high horse.
Go to hell, Dan. All right. I can live with listening to Menshikov if you're so fond of him.
Enough of that shit already. The important part is that Irkut is still around, and you guys are too.
You're right. That is the important part. Well, give my regards to Menshikov. Over and out.
You devil.
A rainha das
Over
valquírias?
and out.
Ah, tá. Ok. Eu acho que isso é pra qualquer jogo, mas tudo bem. Difícil. Só decorar. Vai que cuzão.
Sarah conseguiu ter sanidade, muito menos otimismo. Uma mulher gentil, uma garotinha só que destino. Olha que foram fáceis.
Sim. Se eu não me engano, vai depender de NG e de boss, cara. Mas sempre vai ter mais vida, isso é fato. E tá mais dano. Lance o cu, moleque. É que a gente rushou, né? Como ele fala? Exatamente, mano. Pô, tem que ter paciência, né, mano? Esse é o jogo.
Estamos sim, pô.
No terceiro que a gente não matou.
Não. É, então, no terceiro, que ele tava com vida pra caralho. A gente
Na
bateu.
terceira vez que a gente simplesmente puta, entendeu?
Boss ridículo, mano. Não, os malucos buscando cacete nele e ele nada.
O cara é foda, né, pai? O cara é foda. O cara é foda, pai.
Tá. Eu descobri porque daquela vez a voz do Andrew não tava saindo na live. É porque eu deixo o áudio dele muito baixo por conta que a voz dele sai muito alta. Aí não tava saindo por conta disso. Agora eu aumentei aqui pra fazer um teste, tá saindo direitinho.
Ah, eu existo agora, cara.
Agora você existe.
Que droga. Eu gostava dele inexistente. Daí eu podia. Eu comia ele e na concepção das outras pessoas era só uma punheta estranha. Barrigão doente.
Que música boa, velho.
Ô mano, vai se fuder, Cyberpunk tem um dos desertos mais bonitos que eu já vi. Cyberpunk tem um dos desertos mais bonitos que eu já vi. Não buga. Não. Tô pensando em botar no lâmina, louva a Deus. Tá brincando que isso aqui é uma hora, tio. Ah, tá. Pô, ia ter no cu do mundo só por causa de um grafite de tarô, também. Só mais um.
Sumando as gangues proprias até os túneis do metrô de Moscou, onde cada pedacinho desse espaço é dividido entre pseudo-estados que tentam manter um pouco de ordem, o que em toda a superfície onde não tem nada além de ninguém para fazer à frente. Tem toda uma infinidade de gangues às margens da Volga, parece que conseguiram de algum modo chegar a um acordo sobre a divisão do território e sobre a influência.
Mas onde tá o último?
Aí, aquele bicho que eu tava falando é fêmea de camarão, entre aspas. Aí tem um macho de camarão. E meu Deus do céu.
Achei. Ah, tá papo. Nossa, tá justo na... Eita merda. Vai se fuder também, tava no meio do bagulho. Eu não quero,
I've been listening to the radio too. And there was not a single transmission about any
A
occupying
garrafa
force.
quase
Eita
caiu.
porra!
There's so much regular
Quase
chatter.
caiu no seu
So
cu.
many
Entrem na
stories.
live aí pra vocês verem o negócio.
Dad says all those are coded transmissions,
Onde vocês
that they all have hidden meaning, but
Pá,
why
calma aí.
would they be so secretive? Why aren't they using this railroad? Why don't they at least control its key junctions? Why did they not install any roadblocks? If they are even out here. This is the main transport artery, after all.
Não tem
Maybe they are
limite.
not here at all. Maybe they never came here, or they are already gone. Though, where to? Remember? Neither Katya nor Crest have ever met them.
Eu não faço pela Twitch.
Though we seem to be doing just fine
Tô
even
no
without
YouTube,
them.
caralho.
It's like Middle Ages.
Ah,
That Silantius is treating people like slaves and getting them killed. I can't believe they had it worse without his lies, nonsense, and human
Canal pequeno.
sacrifices. And us? We had been living down there for so many years, fighting each other. And nobody even thought you could live outside.
Sim.
You know, I had a talk with Katya.
Coloca V Metrô Shodos
I'm sitting
aparece.
here recalling that bridge
Provavelmente
and
vai
those
aparecer.
people there, and we've been sitting underground for 20 years, and they haven't. So what?
transmitida 6.
These are not the same people who used to
Mas não
build
aparece,
cities,
cara.
planes, and space rockets. They are just like us in Metro, only even more dejected. They are essentially slaves. For real. They work all day and pray all night. Always watched, always directed. Everything is under control. Everything is decided by the community. Well, I mean, Silantius. They don't even have any property. Even their socks belong to the community. They're just entranced with him, with these ridiculous lies about electricity. Of course, not everyone got fooled easily, but if they dare ask questions, they get penance, exorcising an electric demon with prayer and the cross. But that's a death sentence. How is a flashlight dangerous? Or a radio? But no, they shun it all. They hide and keep praying. How can you even make people believe this ridiculous garbage within just a few years?
Mentira que eu... Puta.
People in general start believing lies surprisingly easily, don't they? As long as those lies are convenient or at least familiar. Take us, in Metro. Alright, we haven't met the occupying forces yet. If we disregard that shirt I found on an antenna... Katya and Crest, never met them either. But maybe they are still out there somewhere. And if they are, then they didn't even tell us about them back home. They didn't tell us that the war was still on. They just made us believe that there's no life anywhere outside of Metro. They've been lying to us. Lying non-stop. All this time. Were their intentions good? Perhaps. But the Metro is a castle built on lies. Damn, am I angry. And so far, no matter how far we get, we haven't met a single enemy.
Eu mandei
Isn't that
o
strange?
bagulho aí no grupo.
But Father won't have a word of it. Stay vigilant, be careful. The enemy never sleeps. You know, I love my father. A whole lot, no matter what. But what if everything he's been told is just another layer of lies? I hope we'll find out how deep this rabbit hole is once we get to Yamantau. Well, what do you know? I do feel better now after telling you. Thanks for hearing me out, Artyom. Let's just sit here a little.
Isso aí que tá acontecendo.
All right, run along. Dad wanted something.
Olha a foto sumindo e aparecendo, velho. Essa aqui é a Ana.
It's like living in a fairy tale. A prince has rescued his princess from a monster-infested dungeon and is taking her to his magic kingdom where they are going to live happily ever after. Do you think we're going to find that kingdom in the end? Though, if it's with you, I'll be fine anywhere.
Entrei.
Live happily ever after is the most important part as far as I'm concerned.
Ok. Isso é uma lembrança?
Não. É o trem onde a gente tá viajando.
Ok.
Leaving already? Well, go get them, Tiger.
Como é que deu?
É isso. Era porque do nada ela deitou no colo do Arthur.
Bate nela, vagabundo.
Wanna go look? It's so cool.
Caralho.
Uncle Artyom.
Ah, hi, Artyom. See my new place? Fit for a king, I
Porra,
must say.
quarto maior que o meu.
What do you think of this workbench, eh? Everything is within reach, yet there's so much space left. Most of the stuff you and the guys found outside and gave to me went into making this workshop happen. So thank you. We'll have to keep pitching in like this too. Looks like we're facing a long journey, and useful things like ammo or equipment don't grow on trees. Plus,
Imagina tu tá no trem, o estranho senta no teu colo, deita nas tuas pernas.
So don't forget to collect all the materials you find to keep us going. There's so many things to do.
Pera, come um estranho na porra do trem.
But I'll have to, and soon.
The fuck,
ela não é um estranho, né? Ela é a esposa do Arthur.
Então você procurou ela deitar no teu colo, come ela ali, porra.
Vai tomar no cu, cara.
Eu tô te dando dica aqui, mano.
Vai se foder.
Eu tô te dando a dica aqui, mano. Dica financeira.
Regardless, I am turning this little gang back into a real army.
Dica financeira.
I bragged enough and won't waste any more of your time. The colonel summoned you. Well, I have stuff to do too. You guys are fast to break gear, but none too expedient to fix it.
Uncle Tokarev! Uncle Tokarev!
What would you like to ask, Nastya?
Uncle Tokarev, do you have a sewing machine?
No, I don't.
But how are you going to fix the suits then?
Well, like everyone else, I take a thread and a needle, and I use a sail stitch.
Wow, cool. Can you teach me?
I sure can, but later. I've got work to do.
Will you let me fix Sam's rifle strap?
Well, sure thing. Oh, but under supervision. Sam is so strict, you know.
Hurrah! And Uncle Sam isn't strict at all. He's kind.
Tio Sam.
Eu.
Alright, look here. I'll show you once. Now we do this.
Yes.
Don't rush it here.
I see.
Ele bota.
You have got to be careful here. See?
Got that.
Don't rush it here.
I see.
Porra, velho, no vagão de trem tem até banheiro, cara.
Smoke break. That's good.
Dá pra dar um cagão maneiro.
Dá.
Oh, this is one mean smoke. Damn, this is rough. Well,
Ah,
nothing
estou
we couldn't take.
caindo. De boca na tua mão.
Well, you are the right kind of guys. You, the colonel,
Não.
Duke,
De
that
boca na
guy
tua
did a
mão.
swell job on that bridge. And now he's
Palma.
bragging about it like a child. He's a child, really, not a
Despausado
child.
aí.
But he's good. So, yeah, what did I want to say? Yes. Thank you. You people accepted
tem
me,
tipo.
and I'm a simple guy.
Não tem
I
tipo
will pay
nenhum.
that
Não, com
debt
duas
back, okay?
pistolas.
Você não
So,
obteve o
how do you like
gotejo.
it out here after your tunnels? Freedom, huh? Sure thing. So much space.
Que
It feels
isso?
too empty to me, though. Just reeds and ruins and those damn mutants. Hate them. Phew.
Ó, na moral.
No, you guys are gonna see the government. So, Bratucha, don't be mad, but
Eu
just
lembro
tell
de
me,
uma
what the
hora
hell
que
do you even need
um
them for?
colega meu, na verdade, ele tava procurando um armário que ficava
Of course, it might
atrás
be
de mim.
interesting to take a look, but
E daí,
throughout all of my
ele do nada
rambling, I only met
só
two
falava
kinds of
com C, tá
ex-government
ligado?
people. Dead ones and gang leaders.
Pois.
And let me tell you, the latter are much worse than your typical bandit. They
palavra
just
com
have
C,
to make
mano,
a speech
criou-
before doing something awful.
Puta que
So what
pariu.
I mean,
É bom eu
I
não
didn't
falar
really
isso.
care about the
Ele
government
do
even before
nada
the war,
falou
much
isso e começou a
less
rir.
now, when
Daí o
everything's
maluco do meu lado
nonsense
pensou que
gone to
tivesse
shit.
sido eu que disse
So
essa
what
merda.
for, really? I'm a simple man.
Mano, mas
but
sem
look,
ver,
I
essa
told
palavra é
I'm with you,
muito
that
boa,
means
cara. Eu
I'm
não
with you
sei
for the
porquê.
long haul. But I'd much rather find a nice place to live at than go see the government. Of course, they could give us
Não, é outra
luxury
palavra.
bunkers or something.
Vou te mandar.
Well, that's it. You seem cold. Go get
Eu não
warmed
vou
up a bit.
falar.
Let's make some
Vai
more.
se
Stuff to
fuder.
think about. Or just stay. We have enough space now.
Mas- Sim.
Acontece.
Eu não sei porque essa palavra só é boa, cara. A sonoridade aí escrita.
Acho essa palavra boa até na vista.
Mano, a sonoridade dessa bosta é muito.
Nossa, mano, é foda, né?
É muito funny, cara. Eu não sei, não sei. Eu acho funny, cara. Não, já te comeu um dano. Ele se matou.
Porra, pior que ficou um monte de papel pra trás que eu não achei.
Puta, Andrew, tudo culpa tua.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Artyom, come on in and have a seat. Stepan's putting on a live performance here.
So, Artyom.
Ih, vou tocar violão.
Come on, pick the guitar.
Vamos morrer, revolvinho. Caralho, tô tocando violão, velho. Que da hora.
Tá.
Versão russa.
Tá.
Eu não.
Eu tô.
Os caras na minha frente estão. O cara tá apaixonado pela mina que encontrou lá. O cara quer ser padrasto, velho. É no primeiro.
Thank you, Stepan.
Pra ser roubado?
I'm sorry to ask, Katya, but Nastya's father, he's dead, isn't he? Does Nastya know?
He is. I tried keeping it a secret. Told her he left for the market. Around 3 days passed, and I still kept it in. I just sat there with a needle in my hand and didn't see anything. It was all black before my eyes. And then she snuggles up to me and says, "You should cry, Ma. You will feel better." Sienna used to say it. So I cried and cried. She knows. She knows it all.
I'm sorry, Katya.
Um amigo meu, ele fez compilado de
Let me tell you how we ended up at
post
the bridge.
dos amigos dele.
We used to live in northeast from here. Quite close if you go in a straight line. But it took us a month.
Não, é que é
Everything's
outro
bombed to
esquema.
rubble out there. Yermak asked me and I told him.
Eu posso te mandar um
City
exemplo.
used to say there are lots of military factories out there. Not just military, of course. General industry. And now you can't pass through there even with filters. The radiation is so high. No railway either, just crater upon crater. We were quite far, but our counter still went crazy. One route appeared packed. There was nothing to bomb. So we used that one, thinking we'd get further to the west, but of course they did not let us cross the bridge with the diesel. They said it was satanic. They were ready to let us stay if we gave them the diesel to cleanse it. So we stayed. And then we couldn't leave, even if we wanted. That old goat, Father Silentius, brainwashed everyone, so they would just pray and bow non-stop. They broke our diesel down with their bare hands and threw it into the river. Purification. And on top of it, they gave us trouble for not helping them. Xenia went to check what was going on, and there were only locals there. Because Silentius at the Skatina had sent our people away to test them. He said that if they wanted to be truly accepted, they had to defeat a demon.
Filha da
Xenia
puta.
went to stop them. But it was too late. He only found burnt rags. And then they sent him to do the same. He never came back.
Katja, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, you really didn't. What's done is done. It kind of got so glum in here. Perhaps you, Stepan, could play us something.
Sure thing.
Acho que é o momento de deixar eles sozinhos.
Stop it already! Well, what did you expect? So, what's up with your plate carrier? Tokarev was mad. It's a long story.
Come on, out with it.
Well, there I am, sitting on a beam, looking at Artyom milling about below. Oh, you are so full of it. Artyom did most of the work. That he did, yeah, he did. But you don't have to interrupt my lives. You asked me about the Vest yourselves. Alright, go on. So I see Artyom get to the door, and I think it's time I came down. So I do. But something just... What does? How should I know? It's dark. Nobody around. But I can't move. And those locals kept going on about Tsar something. So I thought I was in a kind of a bind. So I just unfastened the safety and let down. There was that shed down there. The roof was kind of close.
And what about the Tsar?
Oh, blue, the Tsar was huge, scary as shit. And there was this rusty bolt, and my carrier got snagged on it.
Well, you, Duke, are lucky you already have a nickname.
That's hilarious. And what was next? Oh, next. Next we jumped that old preacher of theirs. Well, Artyom did most of it. He swooped in like a hawk. Yeah.
Ó, o Sam cozinhando.
He's good. Well, I was clamoring about those beams and fighting the side.
Sabe cozinhar?
Oh, I'm
Sam
killing
sabe.
myself.
Tu.
Well, he basically solved the
Depende.
whole problem.
True that. Good job, Artyom.
Não.
Yeah,
Tu
you
sabe
both
cozinhar,
did
tipo,
well. Crest
não tudo,
also.
obviamente, mas...
Sei.
Sure, he did a
Toma,
swell
aí.
job distracting those guards. I almost wet my pants with laughter when they started hauling that timber. He's an artist.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You all came out on top of the game.
And that calls for what?
A drink.
You nailed it. You truly are one of us now, Sim. Will you be joining us?
Nah, not now. I'll have some at dinner.
Well, you'll have to catch up then.
Eu tô sem bebida, galera.
Sure thing. Anyways, we'll just have a little as a warm-up now.
Onde? Mandei.
Great!
O toco do lado.
That's some good stuff.
Oh, tem um mapa aqui na mesa. Mapa da Rússia.
Guys, there's something I've been thinking about.
Eu não sei se eu vou passar por
Was
tudo isso.
everyone expected this trip?
Personally, I want to come back and tell Sveta of my adventures, so that she'd look at me with her huge gray eyes without blinking and keep saying, "You're such a hero, darling."
So you're expecting heroics
Esse é o único compilado que eu de fato gosto.
And why did you come?
Pois é.
Well, my heart is aching for
Pois é, esse compilado eu acho maneiro.
But in the metro, all women want a solid relationship, a reliable husband.
Usando 1 bilhão de coisas. Deu meu amigo. Sim, ele fez com os amigos dele.
Not that I've had much better
Ficou
luck
muito
here
bom,
so
eu nem
far.
conheço a porra dos amigos
As
dele.
soon
Mas...
as Katya came aboard, Stepan started cooing around her like a peacock.
You should be happy. Katya is a
Pam,
tough
para,
girl.
pam, pam,
You'd be
pam,
under
para,
her
pam,
thumb in
pam,
no
pam.
time.
Teu cu é meu,
It
rei.
is unlikely. I'm not the kind of man to upstage his friend in a contest for a lady. Especially when that friend promises to break my arm.
Cada
Caralho, morrom.
I'll catch my stroke of luck soon enough. There in Yamantau, women from all over the country have already gathered, waiting for yours truly. How about you, Demir? What made you go?
Well, at first I just went along with you guys, the colonel, but even then I thought, this is my chance to make my dream come true. A chance to see Kazakhstan, my people.
O cara do Cazaquistão.
But first, we must come back to Moscow, because it isn't fair. People must know that they've put up with enough. They are free. They can live outside now. What do you think about that, idiot?
I'm with you, Demir. Yet, freedom is not so
Não me
simple.
viu não, pô.
There was this freedom fighter, Che Guevara. He died under
Caralho, o cara tá falando do Che Guevara.
Ah, puta merda, filho da puta
Camarada
também
mal,
tem,
cujo
mano.
livro você sempre lê, era um governante rígido.
We should have expected that from you.
Filho da puta.
Cara, esse cara falando de Che Guevara e do mal, velho.
Errado não tá.
Choice, because he's so fond of Chekhov.
Nossa, eu juro, se tu tiver. Ele tem, é claro que ele tem.
Sure.
Todo mundo tem essa bosta, vai tomar no cu também.
It's just that I mix him up a lot. Chekhov wrote about that son of
Right.
Austerlitz, a wounded officer. Powerful imagery.
You are just killing me. How about you, Uncle Sam? Got dreams?
You know, I just want to ride my board again. Spark a joint up on a beach. Catch that wave. Deep inside, under a grizzled metro dweller, there's still a relaxed Californian inside me.
Porra, todo mundo tem São Devistã, caralho.
So you know, before Dad talked me into joining the Corps, I used to wear my hair long. He told me they'd make a decent citizen out of the total disappointment that I was, and sent me to college once I was discharged. I joined, and they sent me to the Middle East.
Wow, so do you hope your guys would pick you up? I don't see them around.
Yeah, I don't hold my breath for my guys. Once this mission's over, I'll submit my discharge papers.
O recuo é uma
Reach
merda.
the ocean, and there, find a ship maybe?
Oh yeah, just imagine it. You arrive on that ship and they go like, "Ah, the Russians are coming!" You are one of us now. You don't really need to go anywhere.
At least don't put your Ushanka on. They will sink you on sight.
Pelos dois assistir.
I won't, though I will take my balalaika with me.
Well, who has any expectations for our reception at Yamantau?
Well, your expectations, Alyosha, are quite obvious, huh? Scantily clad junior officer ladies unrolling the red carpet.
Yeah, I'm a simple guy. How about you guys?
Well, I hope they will answer a few questions. For example, If there is not a single American within hundreds of miles from Moscow, save for our friend Samuel here, why stay on the ground?
O nome dele é Samuel, achei que era Sam mesmo.
Did you,
Porra.
dearest High Command gentlemen, know that we in Moscow had to spend 20 years on the ground?
Huh, by all means, you can ask those while I'm enjoying my briefing with the junior officer ladies.
I don't know. I'm in the mood for a road trip.
Oh, we got ourselves a true traveler here.
Yeah. We will have to live and see.
You are right.
Isso me dá bom. Por que eu sou o Neymar? Não sou negão. Não sou negão.
Pô, tá até um piano aqui, velho. E um chuveiro. Essa porra virou um açougue, é? Caralho. Olha os coelhos. Ah, agora aqui já tem a árvore, ó, bem mais bonito. Eu vou, Miller, consigo.
Na moral, não só vou tentar fazer.
Se eu ganhar do Selbit, ele me bloqueia.
Ele te bloqueia, ele te cancela a porra toda.
Não posso.
Tá, mas qual o mal pra ti de ser bloqueado pelo Selbit?
Ah, é que aí eu não vou conseguir conversar com ele, né? Jogar o RPG, sabe do que.
Ah, então, porra, aí é foda, aí é foda.
Onde eu...
Listen, I had a talk with the Ark. All thanks to Tokarev. He got the decoder working.
Ark, come in. Come in, Ark. Over.
Não.
This is Ark. Identify yourself.
Mas ele não morre.
This is Colonel Svetoslav Myonakov speaking. I'm in command of a special operations force. We have received your signal and are currently heading your way. Do you copy? Over. Yes, yes. Hear you loud and clear. Who am I talking to? How do I address you? The Deputy Chief of Communications Department.
Achei que era pra...
A moment.
Eu vou fazer.
Yes, Major. I understand that the checkup is in order. Great, Colonel. Melnikov? Simply capable. I am sorry for the lack of trust.
Tá, cara.
But, as you know, the situation is dire and the enemy is always ready to strike. I do understand, Major, and I hope that you can tell the leadership that my people are true to their duty and will be at their full disposal as soon as we arrive. Over. Thank you for the great news. How large is your force, Colonel? I have a squad of the best operatives the Special Forces have to offer. A squad? I see. Well, this is great. Great!
Tá muito estranho isso aí, não acho?
We are a large force, but we bring a message of extreme importance. We are heading towards you from Sector K6 Alpha. Do you have any data on enemy forces we might encounter on the way? Over. In just a moment, I have to check.
Irmão, como eu mando, filho da puta.
As far as I can see, there have been no enemy encounters reported in the area, Colonel. I regret. I must end our conversation here, but know that we are waiting for your arrival. I am making my report immediately, and I am sure the Minister of Defense will be eager to see you. This is a great honor. Thank you. Just a few words more, though. What is the general situation there, Major? Please. Colonel, sir, you do understand this is classified information. But I do understand you. We are doing fine. Do not worry.
Preciso de balas, porra, caralho, tomar no cu.
I serve the people. Over and out.
So, do you get this now, you doubting Thomas? I'm so excited my hands are still shaking. The minister himself. This is incredible. By the way, Artyom, you should take a look at the map. As you can see, we're heading almost straight for the Yamantau complex. Katya and Chris tell me that the line there is in decent condition. Surprising, really, taking into account the number of priority targets there. So we can hope for smooth sailing from here, and right to the very destination. It's not even that far, but our speed depends on the state of the track. So I think it's going to take us quite some time to get there. So, Yermak, where were we?
You were saying, it's all about results.
Ah, yes. These soft-bellied attitudes must stop. The ends, too, justify the means.
Well, I don't object. But not all ends can be called just.
Exactly. And this is why I have been waiting for a chance like this for ages. And now everything seems to be coming together. It's the government. Don't you understand?
Oh, but of course.
You don't seem to quite grasp the importance. Which is unexpected. Especially after the news you just heard.
Yes.
Como é que eu te conheço?
Say there is a government. So what? We spent so many years apart, so why worry now?
Mas eu não reclamo.
But don't you see? They probably knew nothing about us. With the sheer power of enemy strikes directed at Moscow, they never expected so many of us to survive. And now we get to tell them Moscow still lives. And not only that, it also preserved a functioning civilization. Do you get that? All these years we were fighting a losing battle for mere survival. And now we have a new goal.
Porra, muito bom.
And what would that goal be?
Maravilhoso.
You don't get this, do you? The command center should have all of the command and control networks, all the intelligence. They should know where all the nukes hit, have complete fallout maps. They have everything. Information rules the world.
Bate.
And Metro is chock full of people. Put 2 and 2 together, we could repopulate the country. Yeah, of course not at once. First, we might have to take the country back. But we'll be doing this under the direction of a real government. People with all the necessary skills. And in the end, we will break out of the underground dead end we are in.
It would be nice, sure. By the way, I meant to ask for some time now. How did you learn about the Yamantau bunker, Colonel?
Oh, the information about the ARC project I have is beyond a doubt. I'm saying this as a GRU officer. I had colleagues working there, preparing evacuation plans. So I've been briefed into it officially.
So, now we just have to get there. And we will. We will. The journey won't be easy, though.
We were never looking for an easy way.
Yes. I've been thinking about that for a long time. The Central Industrial District, a priority target. Katya did confirm my suspicions. The tracks might have survived partially.
Ah, não.
I think we'll have to fix sections of the track.
Aqui não vou usar nem fudendo.
People can handle it. Besides, I'm sure there will be side tracks.
What do you think could have happened in the relatively intact territories in the meantime?
That's a good question. Well, we are going to learn it pretty soon.
Yes. Yes, that we will.
Vou te comer bom. E vamos ver se a gente, se tu vai ficar feliz.
Well, let us talk business for a change. Namely, the engine status.
All right.
Is the pump in order now?
Oh,
Yes, we fixed it.
embora.
How much time will it take to refill the water tank from now on?
Viu, gente? Ele é
Around 3 hours if we don't have to clean the filters.
Do we have any spares, just in case?
Você é o
We
quê?
do, but not the whole set. Just the rough one.
Gay? Não, você não é foda. Sabe por quê? Porque eu que sou fodinha. Porque eu deixei o meu joinha. Yeah.
Oh, sure. We have enough to get to Vladivostok if need be.
Sou fodinho. Ah, parece que tu é foda e eu sou fodinho. Tu pega as coroas,
As
eu
I've
pego
told
as
you already,
menininhas.
it's high time for an overhaul. Chris and I did our best to removing the line buildup, but
Não tá jogando ao frio, né? Caralho, mano, olha que feio, parece tu, velho.
looks like it.
Só faltava barba, porque calvo já é.
Around 3 hours if we don't have to clean the filters.
Do we have any spares, just in case?
O cara é um gênio, né, mano?
Here's one of my favorites.
Mano.
Tem ninguém aqui.
Manda de 1 ano. Não tem. Não tem nem tu, ô brocha. Não.
Tem que estar fechado, deve ser do comandante.
So, what was it? The Colonel is always right, and we're just filling our heads with dumb ideas.
Não?
Porra, eu não sei te dizer, mas o cara tá foda.
Let's stay like this for a bit longer. Thank you.
Sabe, né, mano? A gente precisa de
Do you
dinheiro
think that
pra
when we come
encontrar a cura
back
da
to
calvície.
Retro, they will believe us? They who live there, bury their folks there, feed their children with rat meat. I agree with Father when he says it was the only way to preserve civilization. But what do you think they will find easier to believe? That they'd be able to get out to the surface and live there like they once did? Or that they'd
Na
spend
verdade, tem
20 years underground for nothing? Just because secrecy demanded they stay there? Just because they didn't have the fucking security clearance?
Só que precisa ser bem
I
novo.
simply don't know, Artyom. I only know that even if we ever go back there, and it's a big if, I'm definitely not staying. My home is here, somewhere on the surface.
Sei, o boné e o chapéu é verdade.
And thank you, Artyom. No matter what Dad says, thank you for leading us outside.
Por algum motivo
I'm
eu acho que o
sorry.
jogo me fala disso, mas não tenho certeza.
All right,
Ainda bem que eu
I'll
tô no
stop
meu
going on.
Viado.
Time to go. Okay, let me get up.
Nossa, eu tô mais gelado. Mas também o tratamento de quando é pequeno, tu precisa raspar a cabeça desde cedo, assim. Até uma certa idade, mais ou menos uns 12 anos. Por aí. Daí depois pode fazer o que quiser no cabelo. O que quiser, entre aspas, né? Mas enfim. Pintar até a raiz seria de otário, né? Não. Enfim. Esses otários que tomam um banho quente. Lava a cabeça todo dia. Tudo baixo.
Felzinho.
Caralho.
Huh. Mas eu vou ficar com a escopeta mesmo porque...
Oh, Artyomich, another smoke break. Good. This, life thing. Pretty rough, huh? But you can't do anything about it. Now, you people in Moscow, you used to live underground. I guess that's why you all look kind of pale. Quite different from my place. I hail from Kadui village. It's near Cherepovets. You heard of it?
Me passa o CPF.
Yeah, well, no wonder. Our place was the middle of
Então tu ainda assim é inexistente.
No point spitting at us, much less wasting
Tu pode até aparecer na live, mas tu é inexistente.
So, it wasn't all that bad at the start.
Tu é
The
inexistente, cara.
townsfolk were joking that it was a good thing since their credit slates were all wiped
Não, cala a
clean.
boca, tu não existe.
Tá
When
dando
the
pra
nuclear
ouvir.
winter came, they weren't as merry anymore.
Tá, mas ele não
Didn't used
existe.
to be that hot even before that, but now
Filho da
even the
puta,
fucking
16 anos
thermometers froze.
de CPF, cara.
Though I wasn't really educated or anything, I'd always liked science, so I knew the winter would come. The moment the bombs started falling, I knew I had to move south before the snow got too thick.
É tipo aquele meme de irmão mais velho vem me proteger, por favor.
Never look back.
Faz CPF, filho da
Come
puta.
close to the large cities, Moscow and such, they were the main targets, of course. The villages weren't much better off, though. There was awful shit going on. Atrocities of the kind you don't even want to recall. Yeah, at the time I was getting kinda unhinged myself. The first winter I spent alone in a lair like a bear. Took over a grocery shop's underground storage. Food kept well in that cold. And that cold lasted a few years, with frost bouts happening even in the summer. Became impossible to survive alone, so later on I would try to find company for the winters. Some were good people, others were real assholes. As the years went by, the good people became more of a rarity, you know. And some really nasty animals started appearing too. Near the areas burned to rubble, the forest turned red. Always red. And there emerged those two-headed deer. What? They are real lookers. And they eat, well, they're even worse than they look. There's this mutant nettle that grows on dead bodies and always moves like it's alive. Well, you will know it when you see it. So, that nettle is what they eat. That's how the locals find it. When you see a deer, that means there's a body nearby. The deer just wait for the nettle to grow. Boy, does it grow fast. The locals dry it and smoke it. Oh, those smokes were the roughest I've ever had. No wonder, really. So, I basically ended up going all over the place, almost reached Astrakhan. The winters there were a bit better, but that place had problems of its own. I mean, the local bandits have been capturing people running from the cold, selling them further south. I had to run in with them too. Had to present my truck to one asshole there. Though soon I fixed this rail car and started trading stuff, earning some cash, masquerading as a bandit not to stand out too much. But let me tell you, watching the things they did was too tough. So, as soon as the sky cleared and winter receded, I decided to move east, since there's a lot of space there, not as many people. And on my way there, I got stopped by Silantius and his cult, and that's how it goes, bratucha. That's my story. Life sure is interesting.
Ok, acho que vou fazer uma pausa por aqui. Salva rápido. Eu vou dar uma saída aqui pra tomar banho, jantar. Mais tarde eu volto aí.